Tonight, the Green Bay Phoenix are in town to take on the 4-1 Ohio State Buckeyes. Good evening, everybody. Alongside my partner, Stephen Bardo, I'm Kevin Kugler. And, Stephen, this Ohio State squad off to an outstanding start this season.
Yeah, Kevin, they've done a good job of going out and challenging themselves early on with
his first full season as head coach at Ohio State. We are underway in Columbus, and Bruce Thornton, who over the last 3 games, 18 assists and no turnovers.
Just as sure-handed as a warm blanket on a cold night, I'll tell you that.
I mean, you could be playing against air and turn it over more than that.
I agree.
Here's Jeremiah Johnson. The freshman will bring it up the floor for Green Bay. Preston Riedinger, a junior from Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
I tell you, our fans need to watch Anthony Roy with the basketball right here. Electric scorer, leading the nation in scoring.
Also leading the nation, making almost 5 3-pointers per game. The miss inside.
Lineup, but in the backcourt with another dynamic guard in Bruce Thornton.
Here's Meechie Johnson. He'll try again. This time he finds the range. Led South Carolina.
Teams that rely on the three-point shot, you're going to have stretches like this where the ball's just not dropping, and it's tough to get rhythm when you don't see it go through the hole.
Nice drop off from Meechie Johnson, and there's Sean Stewart. They're happy to have him back. He was in concussion protocol after banging his head last week, but he's back out there now.
Yeah, Ohio State was able to get away with him not playing the other day with Devin Royal and Evan Mahaffey, both 6'6" on the front line. So a welcome sight to see him.
There's Hall on the drive, and Green Bay's on the board.
That's a good move. Hall, good concentration there. Guard sliding over.
Meechie Johnson again from 3. And a kiss to the crowd as it's an 8-2 Buckeye lead.
Yeah, Jake Diebler is okay with the threes going down, but he's not happy with the defense right now. Green Bay hasn't taken advantage, but they've had 3 wide open looks.
Here's Anthony Roy going to work, and there's his first of what will likely be many tonight.
Yeah, and he's going to let it go early and often, as he should.
Parrish driving on Roy, and he gets the foul called on Anthony Roy. Believe me, Jake Diebler would not be unhappy to see Anthony out. And Parrish averaging 6 points per game in his previous 2 against Green Bay. Looking to shoot. Off-balance jumper won't go. And the rebound, there's Evan Mahaffey. The Penn State transfer in his 2nd year with the Buckeyes.
Jack of all trades, Evan Mahaffey.
And Parrish, wide open 3. He's 8 for 20 on the year now from 3.
I love his little 3 celebration. He covers his right eye whenever he knocks down a triple.
Foster Wonders with the answer for Green Bay.
Wondering when he was going to get one of those down.
Wondering too. 8 for 34 from 3 to start this year. But that's a guy that Doug Gottlieb told us today at shoot-around. He'd love it if he got to 9, 10, 11 threes per game.
Yeah, because they got to take so much pressure off this young man, Roy. You know, Roy, to give up the 3, they just don't want to. They want to cut down on dribble penetration for the Buckeyes.
Inside, Johnson with the leaner. Can't get it to go, but he'll go to the line to try to break the 6-0 Green Bay run. Well, Doug Gottlieb, radio show. Then got done with a radio show at 5 Eastern time. And Meechie Johnson misses on both at the free throw line.
Sweetie's going to learn, like all freshmen have to. When you get too deep in your dribble penetration and you're a freshman, you're not going to get that call.
Bruce Thornton with a pure stroke.
He came quickly, and he just got a little excited.
So Thornton now will work it up the floor. Around the screen. Oh, nice slice to the rim from Mahaffey, who got the kind roll.
A lot of tongue lashing from his head coach. I expect to see more spirited effort on this end of the court.
Here's Roy turning the corner. Oh, the rejection from Mahaffey. Anthony Roy, you're not in the horizon anymore.
Well, you see here, Roy trying to go hard with his offhand. And Mahaffey wait just at the right moment to come up with the block without fouling. Excellent defense. Evan Mahaffey.
Mobley. Mahaffey going to work. Inside, and Mahaffey. Tweedy will walk it up. Mobley waiting for him. Tweedy will turn the corner. Gets to the rim, and a little bit of English from the freshman from down under.
Well, and I think that would give him.
Doug Gottlieb was very high on that youngster. We got a chance to chat with him a little bit earlier today. And coach's son, and a smart kid. Mahaffey inside. Beautiful move. That's a vet making that play.
Yeah, playing
On the drive, throws it away. Mobley looking to push for the Buckeyes. Meechie Johnson, baseline drive, back out to Mobley, and the extra pass to Parrish. Parrish will drive with the left hand. Offensive rebound. Devin Royal there to finish it off.
Devin Royal, one of my favorite younger players in the conference. Just an outstanding talent.
Oh, but that's going to make Jake Diebler unhappy. They fell asleep defensively, and an easy flush for Mac Recchi.
Yeah. College players, you got to get off your phone and talk. gotta speak to one another. I mean, it's a nice crowd in here, but you got to be able to talk to one another to cover up for those defensive lapses.
Excellent save to Johnson for three. The assist for Devin Royal in a big way.
Yeah, Devin Royal is starting to understand that he can affect the game a lot of different ways without scoring.
Ooh, nice drive from CJ.
A bit quicker than last few possessions. They just stay intact with the Buckeyes and try to develop some confidence here.
Looking for room on the baseline, and Sean Stewart's now got 4.
Sean Stewart understanding that he's playing big boy basketball that time. Got a guard on him, not going to be denied at the rim.
Tweedy, good feed inside, and the finish for Mac Recchi. That's one of the reasons they were really high on Ben Tweedy. Good
Opportunity.
Michael Parrish will inbound for the Buckeyes. Mahaffey off the inbound to Meechie Johnson. He's not been afraid to shoot the three, and that's why. Reigns in his 4th three of the night.
I'll tell you what, this might be the game where he finds that consistency and understanding what he needs to do on the offensive end. Been a little hesitant, but not tonight.
4 for 6 from 3 for Meechie Johnson as Anthony Roy slithers to the...
Makes those shots very difficult.
Parrish off on that 3. Recchi the rebound. One and done go the Buckeyes. Phoenix have hit 5 of their last 6 shots, and Roy with a heat check, and he's heating up. He's got 11.
It's tough. Michael Parrish is right there with his hand.
Clear, the 3 won't go, and Green Bay, normally a very solid three-point shooting team, just 4 of 11 from 3. Thornton will launch. The open 3 falls. Thornton's got 6, and the Buckeyes out by 10 again. Here's Roy. Steps to his right. That 3 rebounded by Parrish.
Colin White was a little bit slow on the closeout, but he didn't allow a catch and shoot.
Let's find inside for Royal to go from left to right and get 2. He's got 4 points and 7 rebounds in the first half.
Royal does such a great job of keeping his hands on the basketball while utilizing that chicken wing to get some advantage against his defenders.
Ball poked free and a foul.
If you keep your hand on the basketball, there's a subtle way to do it.
Okay.
Right? As long as you don't let that sauce fly off of it and keep the sauce down.
I remember the fly in the line. I also had a subtle way to throw an elbow into your jaw, maybe, or perhaps flip your knee on the way. But I'm just down vague, foggy memories of those days.
Yeah, vague is right. Vague would be right.
Thornton with the 3.
You in Michigan.
He brought none to me, though. He just sat there and ate them right in front of me. I said, "Boy, I bet you wish you had these." I'm like, "Thanks, Jordan. Appreciate it." And there's another 3. Bet you wish you had that. That shot from Anthony. Drive it inside. Missed that one with the defense from Roe Oselka.
Oselka did a good job there knocking Royal off his initial pass.
Here's Roy dropping it to Oselka. Defense and point mark in his career. And the lob way off the mark. Karam's out to Jeremiah Johnson, who will start it up the floor. He'll lob it ahead, and that's going to be a goaltend. Oselka, big man running the floor, and Roe Oselka.
Wise to continue to push the pace before the Buckeyes can get set.
Thornton to go to work around the Mahaffey screen. Finds Meechie Johnson. That 3 falls again. A high 5 from...
Oh, good job denying.
Will not let him get to Roy. Now it finally gets to him, but look where he is, Stephen. There's a foul with fouls to give. Thornton commits his first, team's fifth.
Excellent job on that pressure of Meechie Johnson.
Get that ball in quickly, gets some help, and gets it from Riedinger, who will drive inside. That shot pinned by Mahaffey. 2 seconds. 1 second. Mahaffey's three will not go, and halftime arrives in Columbus with the Buckeyes enjoying a 10-point. Meechie in the corner, back up top now to Stewart. Buckeye team 4-1 on this young season. Stewart, nice catch, gather and finish.
There you go. And that Sean Stewart, where utilized that vertical jump. He missed a couple putbacks early in the first half, but go up and make sure.
Here's the entry to Roy. Nice cut and a find of Jeremiah. And Jeremiah Johnson, 18 of those. 2 for 2.
He thought Paris got away with the travel there.
Stutter step, and now Wonders lost a handle on it. Fast break opportunity for Ohio State. Parrish to the rim. He'll finish. Converts on the three-point.
Ooh, elevator play. Devin Royal busted that up. Nice job.
Johnson bumped on his way in by Thornton, and Thornton just too strong. Took it away.
Yeah, that was a body blow.
Oh, and a nice feed. Team that Bradshaw's being investigated for a domestic incident. No charges have been filed, but per Ohio State protocols, he's not with the team while the investigation goes on. It is a deep
point, actually. And both those guys can guard.
His high school days before he went to Penn State.
I'm so happy to hear Evan for tomorrow's annual. What do we call this? I got to be very careful because this is a sacred situation in these parts.
The three is good for Anthony Roy.
Jumper is safe.
3, which would be a career high, but Recchi the rebound. Matt Recchi gave him some decent minutes in that first half. Splits drives and a foul on Sean Stewart. Let's go back to levels to find talent like in the NAIA where he was last year at Langston.
You would think so. And it's a testament to me that they're
flush it home, and Stewart, tough luck at the rim. Green Bay on a 7-0 run after getting down by 15. And good anticipation. There's Mahaffey to the rim. He won't miss this. The two-hand flush for the Buckeyes.
Nice job anticipating. That's a tough cross-court pass for Marcus Hall. Right idea.
Roy again with the three. The find from Riedinger and Ohio State, Michigan. I just want everybody to have fun.
I'm with you.
Here's Bruce Thornton.
Bruce Thornton directing traffic here.
Exactly what he wants. Lane for himself, Stephen. John Mobley. The feed inside, the pass tipped away. Roy ends up with it, working against Mahaffey. Roy going to work, driving baseline, the skip into the corner, the three, up and down behind, the three is up, the three is off. Good find though, and Marcus Hall, usually a reliable scorer from out there.
Yeah, tell you what, Anthony Roy's starting to set his teammates up.
Meechie Johnson with a good take, gets to the
Debo getting after these guys. When you give your players a green light on the offensive end, you can command effort on the defensive end.
Oh, what a crossover from Bruce Thornton to get open for three.
Not just Doug Gottlieb, it's everyone. Every coach does the same thing. So we wisely go up to the players and ask them,
oh my! A foul is called as Mahaffey sends it out of the gym. Castor, young and old, never trust a coach in the media too.
Yeah.
But it's uncanny.
It is.
Like you never season from three. Here's Roy. Roy going to work against Mahaffey. Stops, pivots, the dump down, and then the little hook from Oselka. Mahaffey off the inbound. In the corner finds Mobley. There's the three. First points of the night for the 15-point per game freshman.
Yeah, Ben Tweedy can't help off of John Mobley Jr. That's a recipe for what just happened.
And now a 10-point game. Tweedy trying to get 2 of them back. He will, and a chance for 1 more at the line. Now Tweedy went down hard after that shot. They open up against Derek Queen in Maryland and the 2 young freshmen at Rutgers in a week when big
Invitational. And it's some heavyweights out there.
Yeah, it's loaded out there.
I think Steve Michael, them coming off an upset at Kennesaw State.
The bucket and the foul. Bruce Thornton so strong.
Kevin, that in today's game, if you're not drawing attention to yourself, you don't
ball. Just 1 for 5. Having a hard time getting space inside.
You can tell he's going to be a problem in the Horizon League because they won't have Devin Royals and Evan Mahafis in that league.
The skip to Thornton for 3, and Thornton good from deep.
Just taking many bad shots this season. I've been impressed.
Oh, and taken away from Hall. Here's Thornton again on the push.
And Tweedy needs some help here.
I tell you, there's not a gym big enough to hold his big head. But I'm just saying what Sean would say.
I love it. That's a young man that understands that. I agree, and I think he senses that they're losing contact with the Buckeyes, so he's going to do what he does best.
Inbound to Recchi, and there's Tweedy to finish it up. Solid line tonight. Here's Mobley. Back out it goes. Mahaffey in the corner. The 3 up and off from Micah Parrish. But an offensive rebound, and Mahaffey with the
loose ball.
Here's Roy. Saw Thornton waiting for him on the baseline. Now working against Mobley underneath him, and he takes it off the window.
If you're going to guard him one-on-one, he's not going to be able to stop him. He's too crafty, too clever, got too much in his bag. Ooh, good closeout by Tweedy. Mobley Jr. wanted that.
Mobley turning the corner, gets to the rim anyway, and lays it in. That's a talented young player.
Yes, he is. Jake Diva told us about that, Kevin, how he wants him to be more aggressive, searching out those opportunities, not just from three-point land.
On the cut to the rim, good find by Tweedy and the finish for Riedinger.
You know, Green Bay has some Princeton-like actions in their offense, and they've gotten a few backdoor cuts here. They can definitely build on.
As I say, I think Doug Gottlieb has something to work with here.
No doubt about it.
Thornton. Jump stop inside and foul on the floor.
Going. Second half, Bruce Thornton picking it up. 10 play when you have 2 guys that can run the point or can play off the ball from each other.
7 turnovers this half, though, for the Phoenix. That's been a problem. Buckeyes 21 points off turnovers tonight. There's 3 more.
You try, Kevin, but when you think, the minute you think defensively against a guy like that, you're beat.
Here comes Bruce Thornton up the floor. Mobley again. He's got the hot hand. He's got 11. We're 10th in the nation coming in at three-point percentage, averaging over 10 made threes per game. In the paint, Thornton fouled. And Thornton will head to the line after the Wonders foul, his 3rd.
For a point guard at this level.
And he's not afraid to use that side.
Offensive line a couple times.
Thornton with the block.
This determined young man makes a turnover and determined to get it back, and that's exactly what he did.
And Johnson's 3 strong. Offensive rebound, Parrish. He'll take it to the rim. Count the bucket and 1 more. And it's...
This is the spurt ability that we've grown accustomed to seeing early in the season.
Roy back to work again. He's got 24. And Riedinger, a foul called on Meechie Johnson. That'll be his first, team's 8th, and that'll send Preston Riedinger to the line for the first. 1 more for the junior.
That mustache is impressive as well. It is.
He wins best mustache.
Well, that's tough action to cover that Ohio State's running right now. Screen the screener. Trying to get Brett. Oop.
Mobley inside. Count the bucket and the foul. I'm not sure that's exactly how Jake Diebler drew that up, but he'll take. And he's now got 14 points.
In terms of having to match some physicality against their opponents. Gotta be careful on that bounce.
Ooh, oh my, and that's a blocking foul. Count the bucket, and one more for Sean Stewart at the line.
Continuing his stellar play. And line to create.
Mobley will back it out. 3.5 to go in this one. Stewart leaning in off the window. And Stewart, the 6th Buckeye into double figures tonight.
He was fortunate on that one, Kevin. Looked like he was off balance, but was wise enough to use the glass.
Foul underneath. Wonders will head to the line.
Similar to what Ohio State does. The Buckeyes are really...
Conversation.
Got that right. And if you think about
Well, they already played Texas.
it is not... There is no official Big Ten SEC challenge, but you talked about Ohio State playing Texas, Texas A&M, Auburn, and Kentucky. Purdue has played Alabama. Illinois has played Alabama. We'll play Arkansas. We'll play Tennessee and Missouri, right? All these Big Ten and SEC matchups are great in the non-conference slate.
Well, 2 conferences that have a lot to offer in the college basketball realm. Here's Anthony Roy. Wants to go to work. Oh, that's a deep 3, and it's good. Anthony Roy. 27 tonight.
In the shaded part of Ohio.
Yes.
I don't exactly know what area that is. I wish I did, but that's where he shot it from.
It's not close to here.
I love the big man, and he was repeating what Jake Diebler once said. Uh-oh, here we go.
Yakovin with the offensive rebound. Big man going to work. The skyhook falls.
I'd love to see the young bigs get in and have some success getting on that offensive glass.
7-1 freshman from Croatia. Here's Roy. Another deep 3. And another good 3. Give him 30. It's not like they haven't defended him.
Oh, I mean, I recall he might have gotten one open look when the defense broke down, but everything else has been right there.
Good find from the big man, Kalen Etzler, with 2. And then a steal. Colin White to the other end. White trying to throw it down. Challenged by Momo Necki and a foul. And hopefully White's okay. Went off. And it looks like a technical has been called.
Well, Colin White coming up with the steal and trying to go upstairs. Momo Necki not having any of it. Caught him right at the apex. That's quite a challenge.
And when you look at him and bark at him afterwards as Momo Necki.
You know what? That orange pill. One of our broadcasting college staff here at Ohio State.
Yeah.
Going in for keeps. Like, you know what? You challenge me, you better get it. Oh, he's really hurt too.
Yeah, he's grimacing as he goes up the floor, and Roy is going to try to take advantage of that. The spin around, the 3 way off the mark. That's Donovan Santoro with his first shot attempt of the night. It's the first time the Buckeyes have scored 100 points in consecutive games since they scored 104 straight games to open the 1990-91 season. It's a potent offensive team.
Yes, it is. And Green Bay gave them a nice run there. Big 30 minutes.
Big man with the 3. Santoro will try to push in the final 6 seconds. Fade away on the baseline is good, and he's into the scoring column for just the 2nd time this year. But that'll do it in Columbus, and a 102-69 win for Ohio State. First time since November 25, this same day of 1989, that the Buckeyes have had 7 players in double figures.
Pretty impressive.
30 points for Roy to lead the way for Green Bay. They fall to 2-5 on the year. For Stephen Bardo and our entire Big Ten Network crew, who work